Good morning, friends. We are on rain delay for harvest, and so I decided I would do a video update, a garden update. But today, we're doing it with some friends. Why are you in my yard? Did the dogs bring you to the house because you got out? Huh? Did they bring you to the house? Thanks. Come on, June. Come on, June. Okay, so first and foremost, this green stalk blew over in a storm we had a few days ago. It did not get strapped down. I usually strapped them to the fence, but I was not home. I was harvesting, and my husband came out and set them all upright and tried to save them. He did great. They're all decently well. And he did strap this one down before it blew over. I usually will water them down so they're good and heavy and then put a strap around them. And I was not here to do that. Are you coming? Okay. Cabbage. Harvested that one. That one's ready. That one's not quite ready. That one split. So I need to get that one used. I see some cabbage recipes in our future. So cauliflower, I've never grown cauliflower. I'm gonna guess this is probably like past due. I don't know, maybe it's not quite ready yet. I don't know what side of ready that's on. That one is still in there. I don't really, yeah, there it is. Nope, you can't see it. Okay, there it is. This one, and then that one looks great. Joan, you cannot eat the plants. Come here. Come on, June. Come on, June. Come on. I'll send her in there. June, come here. Come here. Dixie. Dixie, come here. Lie down. Thank you. Close this. Okay. June was a bottle baby last year. She was raised out here in the garden, and so she knows she's not supposed to eat the plants. She knows she's not supposed to be in here. We'll see how this goes. Okay, the squash was looking kind of rough there for a while, but I threw some fertilizer on it and it kind of came back around. I got 3 good sized squash off of it today and a few off of it yesterday and took them down to the farm stand. Oh, I gotta do a farm stand video. Anywho, squash is still hanging in there. June? June? Hey! No. I will put you back in your pen. Sassy goat. Snapdragons are everywhere. The county fair is Monday, next Monday. Well, it's going on now, but our open class chicken stuff is on Monday, and I want to do a bunch of stuff for that. So I'm gonna do a bouquet of flowers. So snapdragons and zinnias are in that. You can do a little cleanup. Just don't eat the actual food. Goats, man. What are you gonna do? The strawberries in here look excellent. There's a lot of strawberries on that. I just planted these this year, so I'm really not expecting anything out of here. Except for runners. I'm just hoping they push runners like that, and they'll just replant themselves. And the snapdragons are kind of all over these this year. This is my first year with snapdragons, so I didn't really know how to do that, and I was going to stake them up and I didn't. I was like, oh, I'm just gonna let them go wild, but they're just kind of like laying on my strawberries, I guess. Here, there's one, see? So I do need to get them off of those, but they actually seem to be doing okay. My kids have picked a few strawberries, but anywho, so these snapdragons are just my favorite thing in the world. Last year working at the garden center, I discovered that I loved snapdragons, and they're my favorite flower. So this was my extras bed. Onions, they're there. They're not really bulbing up much yet, but that's okay. The other bed is huge. There's lantana down here in the middle. It kind of got drowned out a little bit. I was hoping it would be a big giant bush. It also has a snapdragon sitting on it. so that could be part of the problem. These were the Snapdragon seeds from Johnny's, and I did a mix, and then I did just the orange ones, and those colors are so beautiful to me. They just make me happy. The peppers. I am not so impressed with these habaneros yet. I don't know if this is just how the plants grow. Look, there's one. I don't know if this is just how the plants grow or if that plant just was not good. I did buy that from somewhere. Jalapeno. These are jalapenos. These are not banana peppers. I lucked out. They are real jalapenos. Bell peppers coming along. Got a couple of those. And I have been harvesting banana peppers and these sweet mocha swirl. I will plant these mocha swirl again because they are so prolific. They're so many peppers. They're really good. They're really healthy plants. Really good shapes, sizes, taste great. Absolutely love it. I'm hoping to use those kind of as some stuffer peppers in place of jalapenos because I don't like hot peppers. Onions. These are another one I'm waiting for the county fair. I do need to pull some. Some are ready, but I'm really wanting to do some at the fair. So I will harvest a bunch this weekend and pick my best ones to go. Here's some of those blush, I believe is what those are. Yeah, we had those last year and we loved them, so did them again. You can kind of see. Love those. For the most part, she just does this. For the most part. Beans. I'm just about beaned out, man. I'm just tired of picking them. They grow so fast and so much. Just every time I walk out here, I'm like, oh my gosh, it's time to harvest beans again. Had a huge cluster over here probably somewhere. Yeah. The peas above them, I just need to pull because I'm pretty well done with them. I've kind of stopped picking them. They're ready to be pulled. What? Please don't eat my carrots. Yep. Go eat weeds. Don't eat that. June. There. Go. Go that way. Go that way. Go eat weeds over there. Go. Okay, so then the cucumbers above these are doing so good. I actually harvested my first 2 today. And there are so many flowers on these. Very, very prolific. There are so many flowers. And here's 4 more cucumbers coming on, but they're just gonna be everywhere pretty soon. Yep. So, see, that's okay. Eat the weeds. Cucumbers over here, same story. I'm trying to see if I can see any to pick. Got a little pollinator friend in there. What? What? Did you see the dogs? They're just keeping you in check. Rebel must have snuck up on the other side. Okay, so tomatoes. I was really worried about these for a little bit, and I kind of still am. No. Because they did this. They just, I think they got like that curly top or curly whatever thing going, and I don't think they're going to produce any more than they have, so I don't think the tomatoes are going to be, great out of here. I think that's what happened here. People were kind of telling me it was the heat because they were curled. Yeah, there's Rebel. But I think it's curly top, I really do, over here. But it's not like contagious to other plants. Like, they're not going to spread it. So I'm just going to let them live out their life. I'll get what I get and then pull them. But these ones over here, these are their Rutgers. I might fill my entire garden with these next year. I think this was kind of my experiment year to see what I wanted to plant. I know every year I kind of plant things that have always been good for me, and then something new I want to try or I think will do good. And these Rutgers are a win for me. The basil, I've been trying to prune it so it keeps bushing out, so I'll have lots and lots of basil for pesto and such. June? June? Those were not good anyways. No, June. You can't eat my stuff. These tomatoes are looking great. I don't remember what was here, but this was another slicer. Homestead, probably. I think these were the Homestead. Also looking good, but I think they also got that curly top. So they may not produce anymore. These ones are just growing out the top. These are cherry tomatoes, and they are absolutely loaded. Yeah, finally have some turning, but there's some huge ones over here. I'm super excited for all those. Absolutely loaded. And these ones are still growing flowers, so I think these ones are good. These tomatoes are also still producing and they're still getting flowers. So I think they'll be good too. These are the triple crop, the climbing triple crop. I had really high hopes for these, and I think I liked the Rutgers better, honestly. Just for my area, my gardening, see, this got that curly top too. It's not producing anything at all. Yeah, this one might have come out of it. I see some buds. I see some flowers. Carrots in this bed. These are a little bit further behind the rest. These are going to be a little bit later in the season, and I'm kind of okay with that. That'll be fine. Excuse me, bug. More cherry tomatoes, but these are like huge. These are the Sakura from Johnny's. I saw these Jill on Whispering Willow. She grew them, and they are just, they've done great. They're a greenhouse variety, but I figured we'd give it a try, and they have surprised me and done really good. Oh, a pea. Yum. So, anywho, the beans over here too. Looks like I need to pick beans again. Sorry, that was delicious. Beans also here. I think these ones are about done producing. Picked a lot of those. So then my zinnias here and there. I like that variety better. These ones have a lot of flowers, but they're all really tiny. And I think it's just the variety it is. Hello, butterfly. That's right, flowers, you attract all those pollinators. They are really pretty. They're just tiny. And I want big, big blooms. So these ones are a little bit bigger over here. So I think I'll plant more of these next year and really look at the bloom size. This is my first year growing zinnias or any kind of flower. So considering that, my flowers look great. I really do love having space for pretty things in my garden. So then over here, the asparagus is ferning up so lovely. And the potatoes are dying out quite nicely. They need to be harvested, and I'm so ready to harvest them, but I want to wait until the fair. I want to wait till we're close to the fair. This is a cantaloupe. It's going crazy. And then over there we have a watermelon. This one here's a watermelon. And then that giant one is a pumpkin. We'll swing around there and see those. Then the corn is doing good. You can kind of see, got a little baby corn coming in right there. Super excited about that. And the carrot forest. I have some going to seed. Obviously there's like 3 or 4 of them going to seed over here, and I'm just gonna let those go. But these will be, I will go through and harvest quite a bit of these. I don't know if I'll dump them and like can what I don't harvest or sell what I don't. We'll see. I want to get some for fair, but it might just be like a pick the biggest ones, leave the rest, or I might dump the buckets and harvest them all. Not sure yet. So then yeah, this is a pumpkin. And I'm hoping it kind of smothers out the weeds over here. We'll see. June! June! Did you eat a tomato? June? Nope. No, 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 no. Ha 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 ha. No. No. It's time for you to go back to your pen. Ma'am. Yeah, I said it. You're going back to the goats. Okay, so the last thing is this green stalk over here. And it's got watermelons around the bottom. They're growing out really nicely. Got some little ones starting around. And it's just hanging right in there. This one didn't have any problems in the storm. I was wondering how it would do, and it did great. The celery, I did harvest some celery, and it is delicious. I absolutely love it, and I think celery will be a staple in my garden, but I think I'll always have it in a green stalk. Beets up top. Need to thin and pull some beet greens. Maybe take some beet greens down to the farm stand. So there's that. So with that is the end of the garden tour, and I have got to go put June back in the pen before she eats all of my tomatoes. So thank you guys for watching, and we will talk to you next time.